ColourPop has come out with these Jelly Much eyeshadows. I got 3 different ones. The Bouquet, Bookay, the Big Ego, and the Sage Bundle. So these are all, I'll show you. You have to open that up every time. You need to keep this stopper in there because this will dry out. And then when you pull it out, it's always just like kind of a mess. So the convenience of using this, I don't love this at all. This is messy. When you put it back in, if you get any on the side here, you're gonna lose some of that product. It's just not the most elegant situation. Yeah, I don't love anything about this. Now the products themselves, of course, if you don't keep this in here, I mean, if you're just using these for a season and you don't really care, that's one thing because they will dry out very quickly. They're a water-based product. Every time you expose it to oxygen, that water is going to evaporate and therefore your product's going to get hard fast. It's going to dry out. The product is very jellyish. That's an accurate description. It doesn't make for the most convenient application process either. Like it's globby and chunky. And then when you get it on, you kind of need to smooth that out. Like if I was trying to be really precise and only use like a little bit, let's say on the middle of my eyelid and not like all over, I found this would be just it's an imprecise, inelegant application. And that sometimes because of the chunky gel nature of it, it leads to an uneven application. Now the colors are very shimmery, very glittery. Here's the thing. This is not going to be a product that's a good and long-term investment. And I know that like all makeup has an expiration date, but I think like if we're being more, see, this is when I just put that back in, look at how that much was on the edge. And it's not a huge deal, but now just wasted more of it. And that happens every time. It just gets gunky like around it. I just don't love all that. I think there are better products out there that are going to give you very similar to this. There's no shortage of companies selling shimmer loose eyeshadow powder, straight pigment on TikTok Shop. Like no name brands, it's all the same. If you want a named brand who's doing the same thing, Ritual de Fille, which is an indie brand that does like really interesting formulations in makeup. They have what they call eye soots, which are pigments, and they have all the gorgeous shades you could imagine. They're shimmery, they're richly pigmented, they're never gonna dry out. So yes, this might be $8 and the Ritual de Fille is $18, but you're gonna get 10 years out of the Ritual de Fille one, where this is going to last a season. And I just think long term, if you're building a makeup collection, you want some shimmery options in there. Buying either a powder or a pigment, a loose pigment or a pressed pigment, is going to last you longer. It's going to be a better investment than some of these cheaper jelly options. They just aren't going to last. And I'm old enough to remember when they started introducing products like this in the 90s and how poorly they all held up. That one didn't go as, see, it's like not, it's just not as even application as I want. Look, I love a budget item and wanted to like these. And I would get the Ritual de Fille ones or really any loose pigment that you can find anywhere on the internet. So yeah, sorry ColourPop, I'm gonna pass on these jelly eyeshadows.